Dr. Jabari here. In this video, you'll pick up how to use fairy tales or folk tales to help your child determine the central idea along with supporting details in text. Now, as you know, the central idea of text is that which the author wants you to remember most. It usually is implied versus being explicitly stated or spelled out and relates to the subject of the text. What's also important is for you to remind them that supporting details consist of information that proves, defines, or explains the central idea. What materials might you need? A fairy or folk tale, either magic marker, pen, pencil, or crayon, sheet of chart paper, or 8.5 by 11 copy paper, or even line paper can be used. Now, how might you help them uncover? That is, the central idea in the story or passage? Well, you likely know that one of the best ways to help someone understand how something works is to first see a picture or diagram of it. So we'll create a graphic organizer which helps them visualize or form a picture in their mind of a central idea and details. One organizer which works best is the trunk of a tree with attached branches. So with the marker, pencil, pen, or crayon, sketch the trunk of a tree with a few branches. What type of story should you select? As we mentioned, I find it's always best to start with a shorter passage to better help them understand central ideas and supporting details. We talked about the classic fairy tales such as The Three Little Pigs, Little Red Riding Hood, Why Mosquitoes Buzz in People's Ears are perfect, and you can find free copies of these and others with a simple online search such as that using Google. Though it may have been a few years since you've done so, read the passage yourself to familiarize yourself with the central idea and supporting details before reading with your child or children. So you read the passage or story together, have them reread the title, and remind them that the title and subheadings, which aren't in fairy or folk tales but can be used when reading longer texts, titles can be used as clues in helping determine the central idea. Ask, what do you think the author most wants you to remember, and what evidence from text leads you to believe so? Remind them that this is called the central idea and tell them it should be written in sentence form. Have them write the central idea in the trunk of the tree. Then have them brainstorm, that is, say what they can remember from the story, the events which occurred. Now tell your child, there were many things that happened in the story that we've listed. What do you think were the most important events that is, which mostly support the central idea? Have them list a few details which prove, explain, defines, or supports a central idea. They may need your help in deciding which details are of greatest importance. Now, once they have a list of supporting details, have them write those key details on the branches of the tree. Now, as they get better with this process in determining a central idea and supporting details, you may then introduce them to longer and or more complex or challenging texts. So, in short, the central idea of text is that which the author wants you to remember most, and supporting details consist of information that proves, defines, or explains the central idea.